Welcome, everyone, to Lights Out Trivia. We're back, and we have another Divisional Championship matchup for you today. Now, how's everybody doing in the chat? Let's go to the chat. Tato in the house, what is up? Perkins in the house, what is up? Kyle in the house, what is up? Oh, snap. Emily in the house, what's up? The stream has started. All right, we will get to Zach. Don't worry. All right, welcome everybody. Now, just as a real quick, people backstage, can you hear me all right? All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, so here we go. I'm going to introduce, before anything else, every so often, we have what is known as a co-host. And today, it's no different. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my co-host of the evening, the former Lights Out Trivia Champion of the world. He is Jake Tato! What is going on?
I love that shit. I enjoy that music. I'm trying to keep it clean, failing immediately out of the gate. We do our best around here.
That one's not too heavy.
Yeah, I am doing excellent though. I'm excited to be here. Zach is on a roll. Cass is a beast. This one should be a banger and a half.
Yeah, definitely a banger and a half. So Zach has been on kind of a tear. He's been delivering when it comes to these championship victories. Dim had the title, and he literally was like, I'm talking one win away from getting a world title shot. And then Zach knocked him off of the mountain. And then Zach has defended since then against Alec Miller, former champion, fellow stablemate of yours. Then he defended against Brian Nussbaum. And now he has to defend against another current champion in the league. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Now, the crazy thing is that when Cass first came in this league, he was like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll be good. Maybe I'll be all right. And he was kind of middle of the pack, to be honest. But then he flew. He got so good. He earned a title shot against Turner. And then he won Lights Out 100, which was quite impressive. He is the inaugural Lights Out Trivia Tag Team Champion, which is a little bit of a different format, but is still got some lights out in there. So he's proven himself on a lot of different ways that he's not just middle of the pack. He's a pretty good player up there. I know that you can't really have an edge. I know that you can't really have an edge, be biased or anything, but so I won't ask you who do you think is going to win. But do you have any input to put into this match, this coming match?
Yeah, it definitely pains me to say this, but Pepperoni Factory is on a roll, as it were. They're hot right now. What can I say? They've had this kind of in this revival era. They've gotten the W's for the most part, other than Dim taking that loss to Zack. So we'll see if Zack can ruin their day again, or if they keep on rolling the way they have been. Could go either way.
Definitely see that. Looks like we have somebody in the house, Mr. Dwayne Atkinson, and then Perkins called it. Here comes JB's 3 Southern accent. Because Dwayne, he says, Zach's on the attack, y'all. Yeah, he is. That's disgusting. You shouldn't be from the South if you're going to say that. Hi, guys. Peck is in the house. He made his debut. Colton Roberts in the house. Colton Roberts out of nowhere. How's it going, my friend? He is here. Thanks for watching. All right, so we're going to go ahead and introduce our first player. Now, our first player, our challenger, there's a lot to be said about this guy. In fact, his entrance music, yeah, Cass, a lot could be said. A lot has to be said. So I'm going to start before the music starts, or maybe I'll just try to get it on. And let's see how I could do. This is going to be a tough one. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger. He is a now 18-time trivia champion, which includes the Lights Out Trivia Tag Team Champions and the longest reigning WWT champion. And in some realms, they say he is the greatest of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your challenger. He is the owner of CWT, Chris Cash.
Wow. What an introduction. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm already the tag team champion, the Pepperoni Factory, the 5-2 players, Team French, hashtag Team Friendship, the Barbecue Boys. We're the greatest tag team in here. We're 6-0. And now I need to complete the quest to win this title and become a 2-time world champion so that we can complete the quest and do the Backlash 2001 match. It's going to happen. You need to let it happen. You need to let it happen, JB3. You just need to let it happen. But no more jokes. It's not Father's Day. I won't make any more jokes. But we are going to have a great match tonight. It's going to be great. I think I played Zack in Wrestling Trivia somewhere. I don't know, man. I know I played it here before, but it's going to be a fun time, and let's hope that the old wheel is good to me, because I'm a little sleepy. Or eepy, as the kids say these days. I'm a little eepy.
Eepy, wow.
Have a great night, people. Who the hell is that?
I don't know. Hold on. Chris says, it's like talking about vegan pepperoni. It's like saying vegan alligator means better. Yeah.
You're a vegan alligator.
It says anything vegan is nasty. He was just kidding. Or, I'm sorry.
Anything vegan is nasty.
All right. Yes, Kyle wants Zack. Kayla wants Zack. Colton says, I'm the worst player in the history of CWT.
No, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Also, did you know Coke, not vegan. Pepsi, vegan. Fun fact for the day for you.
Interesting. That is an interesting fun fact. Well, so we got you here in this matchup. You said all the jokes. All the jokes are done.
Yeah,
it's time to play. Yeah. That was about a month ago. But yeah, Tato, do you have any questions? Anything to say to Cass before we send it back?
No questions. Just a simple good luck, sir.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Oh, right.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, now it's the moment Kyle and Kaya have been waiting for, and they don't want me to wait. They don't want me to wait any longer. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. He is the Lights Out Trivia Divisional Champion. You can find him over at MovieFanZ on YouTube. He is Zachary Shelton, MovieFanZ.
How's it going?
How are you doing, sir?
Good. Looking forward to another match. It's going to be a challenge, but that's why it's going to be a fun match.
I like it. I like it a lot. So we were talking you up. You got people in the comments that are. He says, Zack Attack is the best band ever. Yeah. He says Zack needs to be here ASAP. Yes, Zack Attack. Zack. So everybody, there's people here to see you. So, you know, we mentioned how you knocked him off, which interestingly enough, you're facing his best friend now. Could be some revenge there that's going to happen, or at least be attempted. But then you took out Alec Miller, someone that Tato knows very well in his faction, and then you took out Brian Nussbaum. So now you're going for your third defense. How do you feel about that? Did you do any preparations?
Don't talk about the future. We're just going to focus on now.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
Have you done anything to prepare for the match?
Be here.
Say what?
To prepare, I'm just here.
Just here. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Now, Tato, Zack is the guy who said, I don't care who I face, bring all comers. I love that. How do you feel about the players who come into matches with that kind of mentality, saying, I'll take on anybody?
Yeah, that's what we're here for, isn't it? It's no fun having a title of any variant if you're not going to play the next player up. That's not a champion, so that's
fair enough.
Zack has shown true champion heart in his run so far, and we'll see if it carries him through today. And
All right.
I will also say to Zack, good luck.
Indeed.
And just like Cass, I hope the wheel goes in my favor.
Yep. Same on. We're gonna bring Zack to stage. We're gonna get ready. All right. So
good luck, Cass.
Thanks.
all right. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the matchup. And this is how the game is gonna work. There are 3 total rounds. We're gonna spin before the rounds to choose the genre. When we figure that out, 5 questions will be asked in each round. 1 point per correct answer. Each player has 1 respin to use. At the end, the player with the highest score will win the matchup. Let's go ahead and snag this wheel. All right, let's get this wheel up here. All right, so as you guys know, we have Cass's choice and Zack's choice back on the wheel. We're going to go. Remember, they each have a respin.
Thank you for using proper grammar on the Cassis thing by not adding apostrophe S. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That kind of irks me out sometimes, so I had to make sure I got that right. So, yeah, we're going to spin it. We got 12 categories to choose from. We got pro wrestling, pro hockey, and then we have Olympic Games. We have pro football, pro basketball, pro baseball. We have big screen films, streaming/TV. And we have some video games, animation, the music industry, and card and board games. And, of course, it is time to spin the wheel. Tato, are you ready?
I will throw out a couple of last-minute notes. No answers in chat until everyone has been...
Yes.
Until everyone is ready to go. And do we have that fancy new clock?
Oh, yeah, I've had that.
Alrighty. Yeah, we got some new stuff going on today. 20 seconds for the average question.
Indeed. 20 seconds for the... Let me... Glad you reminded me. Yes, we do. We have that right up here. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's not the right one.
You're almost there. You made it.
There we go.
Woo, got there.
All right, so now that I know which one it is, we're good. All right, so, yeah, after the question is over, we do have 20 seconds for you guys to play your answers out. Spin is in, y'all. Pro wrestling.
Spin it.
He is using his respin off the jump like that. Pro wrestling.
I mean,
I'm surprised. Are you surprised? I'm surprised.
I was going to say, look at who I'm playing.
All right, pro wrestling.
The Ken Jennings of wrestling trivia? No big deal.
Right. No, yeah, for sure. You know, actually, in more ways than you think. Yeah. Video games. So, Cass?
No, we're
Are
good.
you good? We're good? Okay, so we're good where we are. Yeah, you said Ken Jennings. He dominated in Jeopardy, and now he's the host. You dominated the CWT, and now you're the host. This is really good.
You got it there.
Yeah. All right. So he said, bring back combat sports. He says all the answers in the chat. No, sir, Papa. No,
Fun
sir.
thing, Papa. I have a button. No.
We has a button now, guys.
No Allen Iversons in the chat allowed.
No, I love that, man. You're killing it today. All right, so we got your first question. Got your first question here. Let me make sure I can do this good. I can. That's the one. That's the one. All right. Okay. Now, if you guys are both in before the clock expires, just say locked. Okay.
You know, so it gives me a good. It's this. You know what?
Yeah. I think you know our poses when we're locked.
Hey, just help a brother out, okay?
All right. Okay.
Question there are times when we can't be looking at screen and everything, so verbalize.
All right, so I'll start, Tato, and then you can do the evens. Which video game franchise has characters such as Garrus Vakarian, Tali'Zorah, and Mordin Solus? And forgive me, I'm going to try to remember to click over to the clock. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he is locked in. All right, we're going to go to you first. Zach, what do you have?
I guess Mortal Kombat.
And Cass.
I guess Dark Souls.
All right, dirty sweep. It is Mass Effect. Mass Effect.
Never played it.
All right, next question. Now, all right, here we go. And yes, you can place your answers in the chat once the time is done. All right, next question. Tato will read it for you.
What video game series released their second game in 1987 with the subtitle Simon's Quest? Fuck. Hey, I said it popped up. I'm magic. And a 5, 4, 3, a 2, a 1.
All right, we're going to go to you first this time. Cass, what do you have?
No idea, but it's been a game answer before. Castlevania.
All right, and Zach?
I guess Monkey Island.
All right, your correct answer is Castlevania. Cass, getting the point.
I just know you've
Castlevania, if you will.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Listen, I went by like you've written. There's been a question about Castlevania before, and I missed it, and it just fit the timeline.
Hey, that's fair enough. All right, well, we're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you up with the third question, and here it is. In which year did Call of Duty Black Ops 4 released?
Locked.
Zach is locked.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. No need to count down there. We're going to go straight to the answers. Zach, what do you got?
I guess 2017.
Cass.
2021.
Dirty sweep. The correct answer is 2018. It was close, Zach. All right, still 0-1.
Shout out to my secret tunnel teammate, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Indeed. He jaded for sure. All right, here we go. We're going to go to question 4.
Which PS4 title has you face your fears as you search for answers in the ancient city of Yharnam?
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go to you first this time, Cass.
Is that what Until Dawn is?
Zack.
Just Uncharted.
All right, the correct answer is Bloodborne.
Oh.
Bloodborne. Oh gosh. Sure. All right. All right, we have one final question for the round. And here it is. Which video game franchise does this quote originate from? A hero need not speak. When he is gone, the world will speak for him.
Little hint for these guys: just think of video games with heroes in them.
Wow. Great advice,
5,
Tato.
4, 3, 2, 1, and time is up. All right, we're gonna go to you first, Zack.
I guess Kingdom Hearts.
Cass.
I said Halo.
The correct answer is indeed Halo. Giving Cass the point.
Sounded right.
All right. So we're going to go to our next round right now. And our next round needs a wheel. And we're going to get that wheel. So far, it is Cass with 2 points. Zack still hasn't scored on the board yet. As we bring up our trusty wheel. All right, so here's the landscape. Zack used his respin. So that means pro wrestling is back on the table. Cass still has his respin. We'll see what happens. The wheel spin is in. Olympic Games.
Keep it.
All right. He is keeping it, which means we will keep it. All right, here we go. Said, fear the old blood. All good. We will bounce back. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, score. We're going to get first question in Olympic Games. Tato will read for you.
What was the new sport added to the 2012 Summer Olympics?
Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And just to let you guys know, if you're writing your answer down when the clock goes to 0 and yet you have to go a second or two past that, that's totally fine. There's no issues there at all. I'm not going to be a jerk. All right, we're going to go to you right now first, Cass.
Synchronized diving.
And Zack.
I said Frisbee.
All right. The correct answer is women's boxing.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Shit.
Women's boxing.
I remember that now.
All right. Next question. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. All right. Question number 2. Which country has won the most gold medals in Olympic wrestling?
Let's see what Cass does with this wrestling question here.
Shut up, Tato.
I don't know if it's the same thing, is it? All right. 5, 4. They're both locked in. 2. So we're just going to go to the answer. We'll start with Zack.
I guess Russia.
And Cass.
I said Iran.
All right. Both of you are incorrect. The correct answer is the United States of America.
Boo!
Get angled, son.
This isn't a 1997 Bret Hart promo, okay? No, for real. Someone suggested one time that pro wrestling should be added to to the Olympics, and that they would have like a scoring system based on different criteria.
Like rhythmic gymnastics.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's great.
What a delight.
All right. So, but yeah, we're gonna go to our third question. All right. Here is your next question. Tato will read for you.
In which year did baseball get added to the Olympics?
All right. Looks like they are both locked in. I didn't even have to do the countdown because I missed it anyway, but that's all good. All right. We're going to go to you first, Cass.
I said 2000.
Zach.
I guess 1996.
4 years before that, 1992. 1992.
That was a great baseball year. Good team won the World Series.
Yeah. What was it, the Blue Jays?
Of course it was.
All right. Question number 4. How many times has Kobe Bryant played in the Summer Olympics?
I have no joke for this situation.
No. Black Mamba, absolute legend. All right. Answers in 5,
The
4,
great Kobe
3,
Bean Bryant.
2, 1. Indeed. All right. We're going to go to you first, Zachary. What do you have?
I guess 5.
Cass, golly, that'd be a 20-year span.
I also said 5. Wait, well, it wouldn't be, because it'd be like my thought was 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, but he might not have played 2016, so it might be 4.
Well, it does say the Summer Olympics in the question.
Yeah, the Summer Olympics happened in 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, and 2016.
Oh, that's what you said. No, surprisingly enough, I can't remember the 2 years that it was, but he was only in 2. Injuries and him wanting to retire from actual Olympic competition deemed it only fair. 2 years.
That's fair.
I didn't listen to all the years you said, but you're right. All right, last question of the round. Score is the same. All right, Tato will read this off.
Who holds the record for most gold medals earned in gymnastics? Excuse me, gymnastics. It's not gymnastics, actually. That's from a movie.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
before we get answers from them, is this person married to a Chicago Bear?
I don't know. Even looking up the answer, I'm not sure if I looked into whether or not that was a thing. All right, we're going to go to you, Cass. What do you got?
Ellie Black.
And what do you have, Zach?
I said Simone Biles.
Okay. All right, Tato, who is married to a Chicago Bear?
Simone Biles is married to Jonathan Owens.
Oh, then no, that's not the right answer. It's Larissa Latinina.
Yes. This is a fantastic category. I definitely would not recommend finding the people who created this category and beating them with rope dipped in red paint. Don't do that.
Indeed. All right, but with that being said, score is the same. Rough category for that, but we are going to go to category.
Yeah, Ellie Black only has 5.
Round number 3.
I just looked it up.
I wouldn't feel so bad about my 3-point performance from the last game if I knew it could win this match.
Right. So here is the last spin. Landscape scores the same, 0-2. And Cass, You have a respin remaining.
I sure do.
All right, here is.
Oh no, not like this.
Wow. It
Pro
almost
wrestling.
landed on big screen.
Pro
I'm sorry.
wrestling.
I'm sorry, Zach. I didn't mean it. I just saw it in the air. It was right there, bud. I couldn't.
Wow.
I couldn't do anything to stop it. It was just.
Well, the thing is if it would have went an inch, just a tiny bit to the same direction, it would have landed on big screen films, and I already know.
And then I would have respun it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was literally about to say. All right. Well, we have some pro wrestling questions to get here. All right. Question number 1. What is the name of the tag team with members Austin Theory and Grayson Waller? All right, looks like they are locked in. I'm going to stop the clock. Yeah, they're locked. All right, we're going to go to you, Zach. What do you got?
A-Town Down Under.
And Cass.
A-Town Down Under.
Hey.
That is the correct answer. Giving you guys both the point. I thought Cass was going board games. What a shock. All right.
Maybe.
Now, we do have Brian in the chat. I hope you know. I don't know when you wrote your answer down, but make sure it is after they are in, which they were in pretty quick, so it probably was, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think there was any room for that one.
Right. All right, question number 2, Tato will read for you.
Which pay-per-view event featured the main event of Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar?
Locked. And you don't need a year, right?
No, I don't. 5,
Okay.
4,
I thought
3,
anyway.
2, 1. That's fine if you did. All right, we are going to go to you first. Cass, what do you have?
SummerSlam 2016.
And Zach.
I guess No Way Out.
All right. It is SummerSlam. All right. He says my answer was after end. That's fair enough. That's what I figured. All right. We're going to go to our next question. In which year did AEW introduce the TBS Championship?
Very tight game. If Cass misses 3 wrestling questions and Zach hits all of them, this could go. This could be anyone's game, Jake.
Right. Oh, you're right. All right. I didn't put a clock up this one. I totally the first one I joke. Are you guys in?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. We're going to go to you first. Zach, what do you have?
I guess 2020.
And Cass.
I said 2021.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and new Lights Out Trivia Divisional Champion. The correct answer is 2021. Chris Cass.
We did it. This is from the factory.
Cass.
The factory burnt in real life, and we did it for them. Go pepperoni.
Yes. Yeah. Hope everybody's good over there.
Yeah, I think they're good. They delivered to my work the other day. It's fine. But yeah, no. I'm sorry, Zach, it didn't go your way. Like, I don't know shit about the Olympics, but that was a sorry for swearing. But that was a strictly strategic no respin because of the fact that even if we both shut out on it, score stays the same. That was strictly strategic stay. I don't know anything about the Olympics, but so that was a fun time. Yeah, some people need to realize their strategy to this. You know, me and Dude have always said we're the masters of strategy for trivia and bring a whole new level of game to this. And it's been a good thing. Now I can call myself a double champion. Now a 19-time trivia champion. And let's continue on this thing and see what happens. But yeah, thanks Zach for being here tonight. It was a fun time.
Indeed it was. Wrong one. All right, Zach, obviously going to be, which would be called a disappointing deal. So to navigate through the matchup, the first category, the first round, you spun away, and it landed on video games, and just seemed to you know sometimes the questions just does not fall in your favor.
Nope.
But fair enough. Anybody would spin away from pro wrestling when it comes to Cass. The second round, a purely defensive move on Cass's part. When he said, like he told you, he didn't know anything about Olympics, but he knew that it was a tough category, and he chose to keep it for that reason. So interestingly enough, the way the wheel works is, you know, if I would have spun it, if he would have chose to respin it, it would have landed on Cass's choice, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, sometimes the wheel sometimes the wheel is the wheel. Other than that, I hope you at least had a good time here. I appreciate you for.
Yeah, I mean, it was a disappointing way to end my reign, but again, it's all based on the wheel and the questions. So.
Yep. Well, I'll say this: opportunities will not fall away. There will be plenty of opportunities here in Lights Out Trivia. So you just keep your head up and you just keep that mentality that you had when you were the champion. And I'm sure you'll be a champion again. All right. So, Tato, any thoughts about the matchup?
Yeah, good defensive battle. I think the vast majority of, no one was getting those Olympics questions. I didn't have any of them myself. So, hang your heads on that, either of you. Yeah, and Zach, obviously, once you go into wrestling as the final round down against Chris Cass, there's nothing to be done about it. So,
yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for watching. Thank you guys for being here for Zach. Thank you guys for playing. We got Zack. Go check him out at MovieFanZ on YouTube. He does some pretty sick movie reviews over there. So he's always putting in the work, getting those videos pushed out on that channel. So go give him a like and a subscribe over there, if you will, and check out his content. Share that stuff. He watches a lot of films and he does a lot of reviews. And that's why he is MovieFanZ. And then go check out Chris Cass over at twitch.tv/Castifer if you want to watch any combat wrestling trivia matchup that is have aired in the past while.
Yeah, I haven't done it like the last 2 weeks. I'm sorry. It's a work in progress.
Hey, that's how we get. Sometimes life gets busy, but go check it out. You can watch some stuff over there. If you guys want to watch some in the archives, they do combat wrestling trivia. Go check them out on YouTube. They do have a page.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Also there. Yeah, you do. Go check out some old school matches over there. Other than that, we are still in the middle of Prestige. There's 2 matches that are got left to air, and it's the main events. We have the 3 levels of Iron match between champion Steve Mesa, who is defending against the Clash of the Combatants Volume 3 winner Eric Moreno. And then we have our other main event, which Cass is really cool for doing this. It's the retirement match of our current Lights Out Trivia World Champion, Michael Turner. He's retiring from CWT, and he's facing his tag team partner from the Legion of Shroom, Joey Suba. So when that happens, check that out. It's going to be a good time. You can find Tato all over the trivia realms. He's all over the place because it's his birthday. That's why. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day. Oh, by the way, before we go, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have a debuting player to Lights Out Trivia. We're going to have another. It's going to be a regular singles match, and he's going to be a debuting player here in the league, and it's going to be awesome. So, and not only are we going to have that, we're going to reveal Cass's next opponent tomorrow night as well. So go ahead and check us out tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be Thursday, July 18th, 10 p.m. Eastern. got someone from the trivia community who is making their Lights Out Trivia debut, official debut. All right.
Damn. Can't wait for Colton Roberts.
Hey, Colton, the invite's sent out. You can play if you want. We'll see what happens. But until then, love you guys. Have a wonderful day or night. Yeah, it's nighttime. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for watching.
Bye.